Today I'm going to draw a simple mandala style flower on a gift bag. So I've got these blank kraft style brown gift bags, and I've been drawing some of these before, all different sort of styles of mandala flowers. I'm using a uni pen fineliner, 0.8 I'm using, so a thicker one on the scale, and I'm going to do one in the corner here. So you've got to think about your spacing, and don't forget I'm doing this freehand, so you might want to draw a grid of some circles. It's up to you with pencil that you can rub out after, but if not, just go freehand and see how you feel, but you may want to practice that first. But this is how confident I am at producing something that I can do that looks, well, I think it'll look quite good. But you know, you could be a judge of that if you wish. So I'm going to start with the centre point just for the black circle. It's just so easy, and then I'm going to do a little squirrely whirly all the way around. If you've seen some of my other videos before of how to draw a simple mandala, basically it's the same thing, slightly bigger. So I think I did that on like a gift tag, sort of business card type size. But this one, I say, is going to be a bit bigger. First sort of petal, and then I'm going to turn it all the way round and do another one to mirror it, and then quarter turn, and again all the way round. So we've got 4 petals just like that. Then I'm going to do a little V. Each one just shows an impression of the flower. You can also do a little dot or 2 if you wish above those V's. It's totally up to you, you don't have to. And then I'm going to go in between diagonally these petals and do some bigger like that. See, it's not totally symmetrical what I'm drawing because it's freehand. Obviously you can draw it quite symmetrical even with freehand. Excuse me. But I'm not perfect, and actually don't want it to be perfect because I like the look and the feel, and you can see that it is a hand-drawn item, hand illustrated. I like to see that. So you can then see the methodology that you're creating or have created. There we go. And then again I'm going to go in between either side and go slightly bigger again. You can practice these petal shapes, drawing them over and over again, because there's so many different ways you can do it. Now obviously I'm speeding up a bit now, but I'm used to drawing them. I'm going to go in between again. So take this at your own pace, your own ability, and just practice, practice, practice if this is the sort of thing that you like to draw and experiment with. See, that one's got a bit of a conky wonky there, but I don't mind. I like that it's different each side, but I know obviously flowers in nature are very symmetrical, very perfect, aren't they? But hey, I'm not, and neither is my art. But that's the way I like it. Now, for the sake of this, I'm going to leave it at that. What I could do is obviously then do some more around here, but at the moment I'm going to leave it at that. And what I'm going to do now is sort of highlight the edges, so I'm going to define them. And the way I do that, I draw a little, I want to call it an arch, and just sort of fill it in, so it just defines those shapes. Do you see? Really highlights it, brings it to life. So I'm going to do that with each petal. So I'm going a bit thicker at the top, and then evening out sort of slightly thinner, going down towards each petal of the sides. On there, look. So then we're just mainly filling in the top part and just a bit at the sides. And once you do this quite a few times, you get pretty quick at it and you just flow. And that's when you can start to highlight with other colours or fill them in with lines. You could do all sorts of different patterns. See how they're all slightly different still, even when I'm doing this, which again I like. I don't want to be perfect. I want my personality to come out within my art, even if it is just a, you know, a flower on a bag. It shows me and what I'm about. It shows my energy and my love and passion that I put into it. I find it actually really calming to do this. Therapeutic, if you will. And you could do the other one. This is where you can hide some mistakes as well of your previous lines and shapes, if you have any. So don't worry about your first line, because you can always modify it a bit, like that. And then afterwards you can always fill it in with any other patterns or different colours. There's just so many different things you can do. Or you can just leave it quite simple like this, or add gold pen or white pen or silver. With your gel pens, they're very good, they are. The jelly roll for the white ones, the metallic ones are really good. Or the uniball ones again are really good for the thicker metallic ones. Get a better flow, I find, with those. Last one. There we go. So what I could do with the centre now is just define these a bit more as well, just so they pop out a bit. Don't want to leave those on their own, do we? There we go, look. Looks a bit more finished then as well. So then you can do a greetings card and a tag. So you could just leave it like that if you wish, or you could do little dots at the end of each point of the petal, which is always quite nice, I find. But just beware of your spacing, so you have got enough space to do that. And then if you are using a metallic or a white pen, you can always dot on top of those as well to highlight them. There you go, that's how I decorate a simple